My dear students, in previous lecture till pH I have explained the introduction of ionic equilibrium, acid-base theories, properties of water, pH. Till there I have completed. So now common ion effects. Common ion effect means the suppression of dissociation of weak electrolytes by the addition of strong electrolytes having the common ion is called common ion effect. The suppression means decreasing. The suppression of dissociation of weak electrolytes by the addition of strong electrolytes having the common ion is called common ion effect. If we take hydrogen cyanide, this hydrogen cyanide is weak acid. This is weak acid. It does not undergoes complete ionization. It does not undergoes complete ionization. Equilibrium is present between undissociated molecules and dissociated ions. To this weak acid, if a strong electrolyte, I am taking sodium cyanide is a strong electrolyte. If sodium cyanide is added, it gives Na plus ions and Cn minus ions. So here common ion is Cn minus. To this weak acid, if a strong electrolyte having the common ion is added, then its degree of dissociation further decreases. Already this is weak electrolyte, it does not undergoes complete dissociation. To this, if strong electrolyte having the common ion is added, its degree of dissociation further decreases. That is called common ion effect. So here apply law of mass action to this reversible system. If the concentration of reactants increases, rate of forward reaction increases. If the concentration of products increases, rate of backward reaction increases. If the concentration of products increases, rate of backward reaction increases. When sodium cyanide is added, means Cn minus ion concentration increases, then rate of backward reaction increases. Rate of backward reaction increases nothing but its degree of dissociation decreases. See one more example. If we take hydrogen sulfide is also weak acid. To this weak acid, if HCl is added, HCl is strong acid. It gives H plus ions and Cl minus ions. Here also common ion is H plus. H plus ion concentration increases. Then rate of backward reaction increases. Rate of backward reaction increase means its degree of dissociation decreases. This is common ion effect. Next, solubility product. Solubility product denoted by Ksp. The product of molar concentrations of cation and anion. The product of molar concentrations of cations and anions present in a saturated solution at a given temperature is called solubility products. The product of molar concentrations of cation and anion present in a saturated solution at a given temperature is called solubility product. It's the relation between molar solubility, solubility product, Ksp means solubility product, and molar concentration. Relation between solubility product and molar concentration. Let molar concentration is S. Let molar concentration is equal to S moles per liter. S moles per liter. See, first I am taking AB type electrolytes. AB type are 1:1 type electrolytes. Example, silver chloride, silver bromide. See, AB, Ag plus Cl minus, Ag plus Br minus. Or we can take, say, lead sulfate, Pb plus 2, SO4 minus 2. AB type electrolytes or 1:1 type electrolytes. 1:1 type electrolytes. 1 mole of this AB gives 1 mole of A plus ions, 1 mole of B minus ions. If you take 1 mole of AgCl, it gives 1 mole of Ag plus ions and 1 mole of Cl minus ions. So for AB type electrolytes, relation between Ksp and molar concentration. AB type electrolyte, which on dissociation gives A plus ions and B minus ions. Let solubility of A plus ions is S and solubility of B minus ions is also S. Then Ksp is equal to A plus ion concentration into B minus ion concentration. So S into S. So Ksp is equal to S square. Ksp is equal to S square. Solubility S is equal to root of Ksp. Solubility is equal to root of Ksp. If we take AB2 type electrolytes, so AB2 or A2B type electrolytes. So AB2 or A2B 1:2 or 2:1 type electrolytes. So direct I am writing formula Ksp is equal to 4s cube. Ksp is equal to 4s cube. Then S is equal to Ksp by 4 whole power 1 by 3. For AB2 or A2B or 1:2 or 2:1 type electrolytes, Ksp is equal to formula 4s cube. 4 into this S is solubility, 4s cube. Solubility S is equal to root of Ksp by 4 whole power 1 by 3. Next, for AB3 or A3B type electrolytes. For AB3 or A3B type electrolytes or 1:3 or 3:1 type electrolytes, Ksp is equal to 27 S power 4. For this kind of electrolytes, Ksp is equal to 27 S power 4. Then solubility S is equal to Ksp by 27 whole power 1 by 4. For this kind of electrolytes, Ksp is equal to 27 S power 4. 27 S power 4. Solubility S is equal to Ksp by 27 whole power 1 by 4. Next, for A2B3 type electrolytes, A2B3 or A3B2 type electrolytes. For A2B3 or A3B2 type electrolytes or 2:3 type or 3:2 type electrolytes, Ksp is equal to 108 S power 5. Ksp is equal to 108 S power 5. S power 5 is equal to, or direct I am writing, S is equal to Ksp by 108 whole power 1 by 5. For this kind of electrolytes, solubility product Ksp is equal to 108 S power 5. Solubility is equal to Ksp by 108 power 1 by 5. If we take general electrolytes AXBY type electrolytes, AXBY type electrolytes, Ksp is equal to S power X plus Y into X power X into Y power Y. For AXBY type electrolytes, Ksp is equal to S power X plus Y into X power X into Y power Y. Then solubility is equal to, see first I am writing S power X plus Y is equal to Ksp by X power X into Y power Y. Then solubility S is equal to Ksp by X power X into Y power Y whole power 1 by X plus Y. This is general formula. From this again we will get all these formulas. If we take AB type electrolyte, Ksp is equal to, see AB type electrolyte, if we take AB type electrolyte, A plus 1, B minus 1, Ksp is equal to S power 1 plus 1, here minus 1, S power 1 plus 1, S square, 1 power 1 into 1 power 1, 1 only, Ksp equal to S square. Then S is equal to root of Ksp. If we take AB2 type electrolyte, AB2, Ksp is equal to S power 1 plus 2, S cube into here plus 2, sorry, it gives 1 mole of AB2 gives 1 mole of A plus ions, 2 moles of B minus ions. 1 mole of AB2 gives 1 mole of A plus 2 ions, 2 moles of B minus ions. Then Ksp is equal to S power 1 plus 2 means 3, S cube into x power x, 1 power 1 into 2 power 2 means 4, 4s cube. Ksp equal to 4s cube. For AB type electrolytes, Ksp equal to 4s cube. Then S equal to Ksp by 4 whole power 1 by 3. So if you remember this formula, we can write for all this. See, this is important in that solubility products. Calculation of a new solubility after addition of common ion. Calculation of a new solubility after addition of common ion. Suppose if we take AB type electrolyte, that AB type electrolyte gives A plus ions and B minus ions. Let solubility of these ions is S, then Ksp is equal to S square, S is equal to root of Ksp. But we have to calculate new solubility after addition of common ion. See, to this AB type electrolyte, if we add a strong electrolyte Mb to this AB electrolyte, if we add strong electrolyte, let us take this is strong electrolyte, and its concentration is C moles per liter. To this weak electrolyte AB, if we add strong electrolyte Mb and its concentration is C moles per liter, then here what is the common ion? B minus is common ion because that Mb gives M plus ions and B minus ions. M plus ions plus B minus ions. Already we have taken its concentration C moles per liter. Then M plus ion concentration C, even B minus ion concentration C. If we take pure AB, in that AB type electrolyte, A plus ion solubility is yes, B minus ion solubility is also yes. But to this weak electrolyte AB, if we add strong electrolyte Mb, here common ion is B minus is common ion. Due to common ion, its solubility decreases. Let it's a new solubility. A plus ion solubility is S dash, B minus ion solubility S dash plus C. A plus ion solubility is S dash, B minus ion solubility is S dash plus C. Because here B minus ions are coming from AB, at the same time from Mb also. But see here, it becomes equal to C only. See, because here B minus ions are coming from both AB and Mb also. But already I told that AB is weak electrolyte, Mb is strong electrolyte. Then more number of B minus ions will be coming from Mb. Then we can neglect this solubility of B minus ions coming from AB. So instead of this S dash plus C, we can take only C. Now Ksp is equal to A plus ion solubility into B minus ion solubility. A plus ion new solubility is how much? S dash into B minus ion solubility is how much? Only C. Then new solubility is equal to S dash is equal to Ksp by C. New solubility is equal to Ksp by C. To this weak electrolyte, if we add strong electrolyte having the common ion, then solubility will change, not root of Ksp. S is not equal to root of Ksp. S is equal to Ksp by C, solubility product divided by concentration of that strong electrolytes. So I'll give one more example. If we take AB2 type electrolytes, A plus 2 moles of B minus ions. In that AB2 type electrolytes, A plus ion solubility is S, then B minus ion solubility should be 2S because 2 moles of ions are there. Then for this, Ksp is equal to 4S cube, S is equal to Ksp by 4 whole power 1 by 3. But to this weak electrolytes, if strong electrolytes, Mb2 is added. Mb2. Let Mb2 is strong electrolyte and its concentration is C moles per liter. Its concentration is C moles per liter. To this weak electrolyte, if strong electrolyte is added, it gives M plus 2 ions and B minus ions. Let a new solubility is S dash. Here also 2S dash plus, M plus 2 ion solubility is C, B minus ion solubility is also 2C. For this we should calculate. Then this A plus ion solubility is S dash, B minus ion solubility. See here B minus ions are coming from AB2, at the same time from MB2 also. B minus ions coming from AB2 is 2S, coming from MB2 2C. So total B minus ion solubility is how much? 2S dash plus 2C. B minus ions are coming from AB2 and also from MB2. But this is weak electrolyte. We can neglect this one. Let us assume all the B minus ions are coming from MB2 only, because this is weak electrolyte, this is strong electrolyte. Let us assume all the B minus ions coming from MB2 only, or we can neglect this 2S dash when compared to 2C, then which is similar to 2C. Therefore, Ksp is equal to A plus ion solubility is S dash into B minus ion solubility is 2C whole square. Then S dash is equal to new solubility, S dash is equal to Ksp by 4C square. New solubility is equal to Ksp by 4C square. Solubility product divided by 4 into this C means concentration of that strong electrolytes. We can calculate like this: new solubility after addition of strong electrolytes having the common ion. So next, buffer solutions. Buffer solutions means, see, buffer solution, a solution which can resist change in its pH value on addition of small amount of strong acid or strong base to it is called buffer solution. A solution which can resist change in its pH value on addition of small amount of strong acid or strong base is called buffer solution. These buffer solutions are two types: simple buffers, second one mixed buffers. Simple buffers and mixed buffers. Simple buffers, example, mixture of weak acid and weak base. Mixture of weak acid plus weak base can act as simple buffer. Example, CH3COONH4. This is example for simple buffer. It is a mixture of acetic acid and ammonium hydroxides. This ammonium acetate is a mixture of weak acid and weak base. It is a salt of weak acid and weak base. So this can act as buffer, simple buffer. Next, mixed buffers. These mixed buffers are again two types: acidic buffers acidic buffers. Second one, basic buffers. Acidic buffers and basic buffers. Acidic buffers. Acidic buffer solutions. Equimolar solutions of equimolar solutions of equimolar solutions of weak acids and its salt with strong base can act as acidic buffer. Equimolar solutions of weak acids and its salt with strong base. When this weak acid reacts with strong base, if it reacts with sodium hydroxide, sodium acetate is formed. This mixture can act as acidic buffer. Equimolar solutions of means their molarity should be same. Equimolar solutions of weak acids, weak acid and its salt with strong base. Acetic acid, when that acetic acid reacts with sodium hydroxide, sodium acetate is formed. This mixture can act as acidic buffer. We can write so many examples. Hydrogen cyanide, weak acid. When this hydrogen cyanide reacts with sodium hydroxide, sodium cyanide is formed. This mixture can also act as acidic buffer. To calculate pH of acidic buffers, Henderson's equation can be used. To calculate pH of acidic buffers, pH is equal to pKa plus log of salt concentration by acid concentration. This equation is called Henderson's equation. So Henderson's equation. By using this equation, pH of acidic buffer can be calculated. Next, not only mixture of weak acids and its salt with strong base, excess of weak acids, plus limited amount of strong base can also act as acidic buffer. Excess of weak acid and limited amount of strong base. Suppose if we take CH3COOH plus sodium hydroxide, this is excess. If we take 10 moles of acetic acid or take 2 moles of acetic acid, 1 mole of sodium hydroxide. When compared to this acetic acid amount is more. If we take in this ratio, then sodium acetate plus water will be formed. After reaction, there is no sodium hydroxide. After reaction, there is no sodium hydroxide because to react with 1 mole of sodium hydroxide, 1 mole of acetic acid is enough. So after reaction, there is no sodium hydroxide. To react with 1 mole of sodium hydroxide, 1 mole of acetic acid is enough. See like this. Acetic acid plus sodium hydroxide gives rise to sodium acetate plus water. If you take 2 moles of acetic acid, 1 mole of sodium hydroxide, initially there is no products. Reacted 1 finally 1 mole of this acetic acid will remains unreacted, but there is no sodium hydroxide. 1 mole of sodium acetate will be formed. So after reaction, we have acetic acid and sodium acetate. This can act as buffer. Acidic buffer. Excess of weak acid and limited amount of strong base can also act as acidic buffer. Next, basic buffers. So basic buffer solutions. Equimolar solutions of weak base. And its salt with strong acid can act as basic buffer. Equimolar solutions of weak base. This is weak base. When this weak base reacts with strong acid, HCl, ammonium chloride is formed. Equimolar solutions of weak base and its salt with strong acid can act as basic buffer. So this mixture can act as basic buffer. Even excess of weak base and limited amount of strong acids, excess of weak base and limited amount of strong base can also act as basic buffer. Excess of weak base and limited amount of strong acids. So if we take ammonium hydroxide plus HCl, ammonium hydroxide plus HCl, ammonium chloride plus H2O will be formed. So I am taking 2 moles of ammonium hydroxide, 1 mole of HCl. 2 moles of ammonium hydroxide, 1 mole of HCl. Then react it 1 mole, 1 mole. To react with 1 mole of HCl, 1 mole of ammonium hydroxide is enough. So finally 1 mole of ammonium hydroxide remains unreacted. We have taken 2 moles. From the 2 moles, 1 mole reacted. Then 1 mole remains unreacted. We have taken 1 mole of HCl. 1 mole will react. 0. We have taken 1 mole of HCl. That 1 mole will react. Then after reaction, there is no HCl. Then how many moles of ammonium chloride should be formed? 1 mole. So finally that mixture contains weak base and its salt with strong acid only. So this can also act as buffer. Excess of weak base and limited amount of strong acid can also act as basic buffer. To calculate pH of basic buffer, see first we can calculate pOH value. pOH is equal to pKb plus log of salt concentration by base concentration. This is Henderson's equation. To calculate pOH of basic buffer, pOH is equal to pKb plus log of salt concentration by base concentration. Then pH is equal to, we know that pH plus pOH is equal to 14. We know that pH plus pOH is equal to 14. Then pH is equal to 14 minus pOH. 14 minus pOH is this much, minus pKb, minus log of salt concentration by base concentration. So by using Henderson's equation, we can calculate pH of acidic buffer solutions and pH of basic buffer solutions. For basic buffer solution, first we can calculate pOH. Next to convert into pH. To calculate pOH, this is the formula. To calculate pOH, pOH is equal to pKb plus log of salt concentration by base concentration. Then pH is equal to 14 minus pOH.